Welcome to the new map in Vermintide 2 called Well of Dreams. Today I'm going to show you where to find 3 tomes and 1 grim. Yes, that's right, 1 grim because I was not able to find the second one. Whether it's a bug or not, I'm unsure, but if you know where the second grim is, please drop a comment below and I will update this video. But for now, let me show you the locations of the 3 tomes and the 1 grim that I could find. Now, this being a new map, it is the final map in the Vermintide Dreams series of maps. The other ones being the Forgotten Temple and Devious Delvings. This is the third and final installment called the Well of Dreams. Now, this is a fairly long map. It is also quite puzzly in the sense that there's quite a few puzzles that you have to solve in order to progress in this map. But in order to get the tomes and grimoires that I'm going to show you today, you don't need to complete all of them. Obviously, if you want the tomes and grimoires to register as being picked up by you, you have to complete the map. But just for these showcase purposes, we're not going to complete the entire map. So when you first start off, you just have to make your way through this first open cavern area. Be mindful of those searchlights. You see those bells? If you hit one of the bells, it will trip the alarm, or if you are seen by the searchlight, it will trip the alarm, and then patrols spawn. So I found it's easier just to go to the left here, jump over this little gorge, and then you've got the lever where you can actually disable the searchlight, and now it won't trip the alarm and spawn the patrols. It will also open the gates at the bottom here so that we can actually go through this little tunnel. Again, you just have to make your way through all these tunnels and caverns. It is quite tedious. Oh wow, that is quite a big bomb. I think it might actually be bigger than the one in the previous maps. I'm not sure. Yep, it looks bigger to me. I really hope that we can disarm that thing. But yes, so you just want to continue running along here. Keep to the left here, it's easier. You don't really have to do much, you just follow the path. Again, there's a whole bunch of pickups along the way. Now being the skull event at the time of recording, there are the skulls as well, which gives you buffs. Yep. That's a big bomb. That's a big bomb. That gives you a whole bunch of buffs. Just don't pick up too many, because then the timer will start running and you have to keep on killing faster. If you stop killing, the buff will then turn into a debuff and you will lose all your health. So just go through here, break the little barrier. To your left, there's a lever that we have to pull, and that will just open this gate. And then you just simply have to go through the gate and run down here. Now again, there is another searchlight here, or watchlight as they call it. So if you get caught in that, it will trip the alarm. If you hit the bell, it will trip the alarm. And sometimes the levers are bugged, so the bells don't count. It is a known issue, it has been reported, but at the time of recording it hasn't been fixed yet. So I prefer just to skip the bells altogether, and then you can literally just go and disable the searchlight. So keep to the left, run along the side. When you get to the gate, a little patrol like that will spawn. There's nothing you can do about it. They are always there, the 3 of them. But then you just keep on running up here, and then you can actually disable the searchlight. So either you can do it or your entire party can do it if you feel confident. But now, once you go through this gate, what you want to do is turn to your right, and you will see another ladder in front of you, and then here's where you want to go up. So in order to get this grim, there is a prerequisite, and that's what we are about to do. There is up there a little lever that you want to pull. So now in order to get there, you just have to go up the stairs, jump on the broken stairs, jump up, and then you can actually pull the lever. Now this will allow you to get the first gem. As you just saw, there was electricity running along this cable. What that does when we pulled the lever is it activated the lifting mechanism, the crane with the big wheel with the rope attached to it. And attached to that rope is a cart. So when you go down here, you will see the cart dangling. Now usually that cart is in the way of that tunnel, so you can't go through. But by activating that lever, we now just opened this passageway. So we can go through it, and then here's the first jumping puzzle. So all you want to do is just jump all the way up to where we want to be. Now luckily it is fairly forgiving. You can make slight mistakes like this. That was just to showcase that you don't have to get it perfectly right. But all you want to do is just jump here. Now this is the scary part. I just like to drop down on a small one first, jump on a big one, and then jump on the other two. Now you see the ladder in front of you going up, so we just want to make sure that we make this jump, and up you go. And as you get to the top, there you will see the first and only grimoire that I was able to find in this map. Again, I don't know if it's bugged or if there is something else that I have to do. If you guys know how and where to find it, please drop a comment. But then what you want to do is just carry on straight. You don't have to go back where you came from. And as you get to this little part here, before you go through these gates, turn to your right, and there you will find another ladder. What you want to do is go up there, follow these little tracks until you hit the wall, and then to your left you will see a broken pillar, kind of wooden pillar. Jump on it, jump again, and here you will find your first tome. So that's tome number 1. Now for tome number 2, all you have to do is just backtrack a little bit and continue moving forward. So that's the ladder that we just went up. You just want to continue moving forward.
Here! It's through here!
Once you get to this lifting platform, you want to go up because we need to go all the way up.
Then they've left us a route directly into their
It is quite a ways. It is a sadly broken elven temple. I'm sure Caroline is not proud or happy. That is quite a pretty statue. When you get to the top here, what you want to do is just continue running straight. Now here you will see the shield that lights up on the right hand side. There is an achievement for getting all 20 of those shields uncovered. We will make a separate guide as to those ones and where to find them. You will have to uncover a couple of those to progress. You will see in a second that we actually have to do it, and then in the end, without spoiling it, you have to do it again. So you just want to continue running. See, there's another shield that lights up so you can't miss it. They are scattered all over the place. Now again here you see the bell. It is connected to the alarm system, and there is a watch light. You don't want to get caught in it. Now here, always, there are 2 gunner rats that spawn, so we'll just take care of them. 1, and there's 2. Perfect. I find it's easier just to hang to the right here when the searchlight or watch light points to the left, and then you can just run past it. Make sure you run all the way to the wall, not get caught in it. And there we go. Because those bells, they are the ones that usually bug. And then what happens is that this lever right here that you have to pull to open the gate and disable the watch light doesn't work. So it is known, it has been reported, but I prefer just to skip the bells completely.
Come on, up here!
What you want to do is just carry on here, and then as you get to this part with the big bomb,
There's the bomb! We haven't lost it yet!
that is, no, we will not lose it, Sienna, don't worry. What you want to do is you want to go and get the tome. Now the tome
Rats and tinctures!
is on this little platform to the left here, behind this wall, but you can't get to it from this side. There's no way to jump on it, so what you have to do is just backtrack a little to where you actually came in, and then if you look back on the right hand side, As you come in, you will see that there's a little ladder to the right hand side, and this is where we want to go down. So go down the ladder, and then to the left hand side of this platform there's another small jumping puzzle. Now none of these jumping puzzles are too difficult. You just have to make sure that you hit all the little jumps, so just take your time, nice and slow, make sure you hit the jumps, again around and up the little platform, and there is the second tome. And then in order to continue, all you want to do is just go up the ladder again, and to your left, just keep going the way you were going to go anyway. And then here there's usually a whole bunch of plague rats that spawn, so just be mindful of that. I think there's like 10 or 12 of them. Again, you just want to keep going up the stairs, around the corner, and now here you will see that you have this book with symbols in it, and behind you is the shield, that if you clean this shield it will reveal the icon, and in this case it looks like the number 15, and then all you want to do is just browse the book until you find the number 15, and whatever glyph that in Elvish is, that's what opens the door. Now in here, in this room, is where you will find the third tome. But again, there is a watch light, and you don't want to trigger that because then the alarm will go off. So I find it's easier just to hang to the left here. Just make sure that you can hide and not be seen by the watch light. And then if you jump into this little ditch, if I can call it that here, at this end, if you jump a couple of times like that, you can easily get out. And then you can just run past the watch light to disable it. So we will disable the watch light first. There we go. Now the gate opens, and that's where we will continue. But now the watch light has been disabled, and we can safely go and fetch the third tome. Now at the bottom of the statue, you will see a locked chest. Now the tome is in that, but the chest is locked. Luckily for us, the key is not very far, so if you run up the broken spear, and at the very edge you will see there's the key. And if you pick it up and run all the way down, what you will see is that the chest is now unlocked. So you can open it, and inside is the third tome. So that's all 3 tomes and the 1 Grim. Again, if you know where to find the second Grim, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.